going to talk about the skills that we're learning for the month of November. So our position in ballet that we're learning is fourth position. Definitely take your kids through the sequence of first to second to third, and then fourth is just going to step right out front from third, keeping our hips to the front, and we have middle fourth arms or high fourth. And our ballet center skill is going to be dégagé, to disengage from the floor. It can go to the side or the back. Just a little brush, dégagé. We have a couple of jazz skills. So step touch, that's done in the center. Step, touch your toe. Step, touch your toe. It's nice and simple, so if you want to add in some arms, feel free. And then we have a 1, 2, 3 turn. I love these. I love to put them in a routine or something fun that you're working on. So we count to the number 3, and you definitely want your kids to be counting with you. Keeping your tummy to something that you point out in the room. So I always say to my kids, tummies to the calendar or tummies to the window. That way they know they start there and they end there. So they count to 3, and by 3 they're going to end up back where they started. 1, 2, 3. Try both sides. 1, 2, 3. And they can also do 1, 2, 3 jump clap. They love that. So 1, 2, 3 jump clap. Again. 1, 2, 3 jump clap. Moving on for across the floor, we're working on skip, hop, step, hop, step. So I find I'm actually already working on skip with one of my classes because we had dance over the summer, so we're a little bit ahead of the curriculum. So when we first started, I had my students hop on one foot all the way across the floor, and when they come back, they switch to the other foot. Because they're really trying to get that upward motion before they start to switch. Hop, step, hop, step. You might get the ones that switch without hopping first. So if that happens, take it back to just hopping on one foot so they feel that upward motion. Also going across, we have grand battement. I like to use jazz hands with mine. That kind of reviews from October. And it's a big kick, grand battement, large beat. In front, things to remember are straight legs and pointed feet. If you have 4- and 5-year-olds, they can definitely handle that and understand what that means. And we don't want to hear elephant feet, so quiet landing, not slamming your foot down. You'll also be building combinations this month. So what I usually do is I put a poly spot where they begin going across the floor, then one in the center, and then one on the other side. You can of course use green for go, yellow for when you switch your skill, and red for when you stop. So it's great. They use their memory. They think about what is the first thing they do and what do they change to when they get to that poly spot. So we skip first till we get to the yellow, then we switch to chassé till we get to the red. So building combinations like that, helping them to remember what comes next. And I also want to talk about your cheer motions for this month. The other video I attached in your curriculum has the actual cheers in it. So those are already done, but we're talking about high touchdown, low touchdown, tabletop, and candlesticks this month. So, high touchdown, straight up, little donuts are showing. Low touchdown, straight down. I do a bend with this sometimes. Big donuts are showing. Tabletop. Good way to remember this, because we do one later that's called box here. Tabletop, like you're resting on a table. Candlesticks, straight out. All right, guys, have a great month.